Hi, I'm going to show you how to use JigSpace app. Once you open the JigSpace app, you can see a lot of library here with preloaded jigs. These each elements are called jigs. Featured, machines, science, how to, space, history. They are all preloaded by the people who created this app. Let's say you are an engineering teacher and you want to aviation teacher and you want to talk to students about jet engines. You can click on the jet engine jig and click on go and just point your towards any of the flat surface and just click here. Your jig has appeared here. You can see it around. Okay. Okay. Now it is a preloaded jig which already have 10 slides. You can see on the right 1 of 10, and at the bottom you can see the footnotes like the invention of the jet engine has empowered mankind to fly around the world in a single bound, just like that. Let's have a look at how they works. So if the teacher finished with the first slide, he can move it around, pan it, zoom it, and once he finished this slide, he can jump to the next slide. Oh, it shows the sectional view and how the air flows through this jet engine. I'm not going to the technical side of it. Oh, okay, you have a name pop-up intake fan. So you must be wondering who is making this kind of design. Anyway, I'm not going to that. I'm just showing you how to make use of this jig. Okay, you can go to the next slide. Slide number 3. This is another. And go to the slide number 4. It shows the fuel injector. Slide number 5. Slide number 6. It shows the different functions. So this is a preloaded jig. You got nothing to do. You can just zoom and zoom, pan around, move around, revolve around, and explain to the students, or you can record this as a video and you can upload to the Microsoft Streams or YouTube or students channel or Microsoft Teams, anywhere you like. So let's say this has 10 slides. Let me finish the 10 slides. Okay, now it's over. This is about the jig. So if you are a science teacher, you will find a lot of stuff here like heart stent, how it works, methane combustion reaction, or let's say inside the eyes, let's say human ear. So there are a lot of stuffs, but there is a limitation for this, because you see these are the maximum jigs available. Let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 on this line. Let's say 9 9 9 9 9. Let's say maximum jigs of 45 or 50s. That's all. So if I am a, let's say, mechanical teacher or chemistry teacher, but I want to talk to students about a calculus structure, benzene structure, or molecular structure, well, I can get the 3D design of this molecular structure, atomic structure, anything like that. Okay, for that purpose we have Jig Workshop. Let it open. Jig Workshop is the app where we can create your own jigs. Okay, let's say you want to create new jig. You can add jig, you can press on plus, and you can find lot of preloaded 3D models here. Inventions, transport, chemistry, history, space, tools. Let's say I'm a mechanical engineer, so I always look at the mechanical stuff. Let's say I choose adjustable wrench. You see the difference here. I am not going to make any videos for students. Here I am trying to create a jig. With that jig, later on I can make an educational video. So I am going to create a jig. In a simple way, I can say I am going to create a keynote, I am going to create a presentation. this is my first slide of the presentation. You can see I just zoom it and put it in this way. Okay, I like this view. Now I want to give some instructions here. So I'm going to type, this is an adjustable wrench. Okay, I'm done with that. You can see at the bottom it shows this is an adjustable wrench. Okay, I want to add new slide. I just click on plus. Oh, it takes me to new slide. Here I want to show an exploded view, so I'm going to press on explode. Now it's showing different parts. See, I can move this part separately, I can move this part separately, and I can keep, see, it's an exploded view of it. Oh, I want to name this part, so let me click on this part. I will just click on text. Oh, I'm going to write Joe. Okay, this is Joe. Always show. Okay, Joe. I want to name this part. This I want to name it as handle. Yes, it's already there. I just click handle. I want to name this part worm screw. Okay, so all the parts are labeled. Now you want to talk about here. If you want to edit the text, you can say this is an exploded view. Exploded view of wrench, something like that. You can do it next. In third slide, I want to talk about each part. See, I have slide 1, slide 2, slide 3. In third part, I want to talk only about the jaw. So I select this, I delete this, I select this, I delete this, I select this, and I delete this. See, I'm going to talk only about this jaw. Okay, I can give an explanation of what is a jaw, what is the use of it, and you can talk about that. This is my third slide, and I want to add another slide, fourth slide. Oh, sorry, I need to have, I will keep it here and add a new slide here. So I'm going to delete this. I don't need this. See, first slide is the this is my first slide, an exploded view. Second slide, third slide only Joe. Fourth slide, I want to delete this, I want to delete this, and I want to keep only the handle. So look at the difference, Joe, handle. Okay, and in the third slide I want to keep only the worm screw. So I will delete this, I will delete this, I'll delete this, I'll keep the only worm screw, and I'll talk about the worm screw. So how many slides I have? A slide for worm screw, a slide for handle, a slide for jaw, an exploded view. Oh, sorry, another exploded view. I made it wrong, so let me join it together. Because in the view 1 I don't want an exploded view. The view 1 I want an assembled view. So these are my slides: slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, slide 5. Okay, in slide 5, 6 I want to join it again. So these are my slides. First slide, a complete assembled view. Second slide, an exploded view. Third slide, jaw. Fourth slide, handle. Sixth slide, the worm screw. And the last slide, an assembled view again. Okay, now my jig is ready. So I'm going to save the jig by clicking here. Okay, save it. I'm going to home. Oh, okay, I need to choose a picture for that. Need to give a name. Wrench, WRENCH, that's a name. Wait for choose a photograph for this. Yeah, I like this photograph. Okay, save and quit. Okay, voila, just see what just happened. I just created my own jig for the wrench. See, if I want to use that, just click on this and just click on view in AR. Okay, you just pick a surface which is flat. Okay, oh, my wrench is ready. See, you can see it here. Just move it around, you can see the wrench. See, everything what I done with the jig workshop, you can see that it is labeled. At the bottom you can see the footnote. This is adjustable wrench. If you're done with this slide, go to the second slide, the exploded view. Exactly what I did with the jig workshop, right? What I did in jig workshop. And third, I'm going to talk about jaw. What is the use of jaw? It has some worm gears and sorry, it's a mobile jaw. This is the only part of the jaw which moves. Okay, fourth slide, it's about the handle. It's made of cast iron, blah blah blah, like that. And then you have worm screw. We can talk about the function of worm screw. And finally, it is an assembled view again. See, once you're done, that's all. Come back to the jig workshop. So this is about the jig workshop and how to create new jig. Okay, now I have a doubt. I'm trying to create a new jig, and as you know, I'm a mechanical engineer, and I want to create a jig about nut and bolt. But you know, so I went to the tools, and sorry, I can't find out a 3D model of a nut and bolt. What shall I do? I went to the space. What shall I do? Transport, chemistry, invention. Maybe in invention I can find. No. Tools I cannot find. Maybe in home and furniture. No, the thing which I am looking for, I can't find. So what shall I do? I have another option. If you look at the top, you can see use my own 3D objects. You can click on that, and you can use the 3D object which you have created or which you have downloaded from the net. So I'm going to show you how to download or how to find out a 3D design from internet, or how to make your own 3D designs. Okay, now I'm going to explain you on how to download a 3D object file from internet. There are so many websites, but one of the best site I have seen that TurboSkid. If you open the TurboSkid, you can here search for different models. For example, if you want to get a 3D model of a car, let's say, you can just type car, and in here in the price you look for the free models. These are all car 3D models, which is free of cost. You can download it, but keep it in mind that the type of file we need is OBJ file. This is a kind of file which is supported uh, mainly for our jig. They support only, they accept only obj files. Okay, suppose I need a file on 3D model of a bolt. I can just search it, look for the free models. Yeah, you can see a model here. This model, I like this model. If you like it, just download it. Make sure that you need to create an account. It's free, of course. You can make an account. Yeah, I just downloaded my 3D model here. Can you see? It is available in MAX version, FBX version, and bolt zip. Under the zip you can see OBJ file. So this is 575 kbs. So I just click and I downloaded it. Yeah, you can see bolt 3D object. It's an OBJ file. If you look at the properties, you can see that it's an OBJ file. This is the icon for the OBJ files. You can see bolt.obj. Okay, same way I'm going to show you how to create your own 3D models. Okay, here I'm going to show you how to create an OBJ file from a 3D designing software. Here I have Autodesk Inventor, and I have already created a 3D model. This is an assembly drawing where we have different elements here. Well, you need to learn this software to do the designing. You can get the help of maybe a mechanical engineering teacher or a mechanical engineering student. All the students of AEM cluster, they are learning this software. Okay, once you finish the design, you can go to the files. You can export it as OBJ file. OBJ, and then you can save it. So at present, these are the two methods, or you can use any. There are a lot of freeware Tinkercad or any online software also you can use to create a 3D model, and later that model can be saved as OBJ file, and it can be used to create your jig. Okay, I hope you have seen the video of how to download an OBJ file, a 3D file from the internet. Also, how to create your own 3D drawing using a 3D design software. So if you want to use those files which you have already downloaded or created, go to use my own 3D objects. Here I can see there is a bolt which I have downloaded from the internet. Okay, my thing is here. See, you can see the nut and bolt is here. If you want to scale it, select, scale it, make it big. Oh, this is not proportional. Make it big, make it big, make it big. See, I know it's not proportional, but you can play with that. Okay, you can see that this bolt was not in the library at all. We just downloaded from the internet, and we are going to create our own jig based on this. You can click, you can add plus, and you can start doing exploded views. Okay, I'm going to export this. Goes here, spring washer goes next, bolt goes forward, and the washer goes here. See, I got 4 parts. Beautiful, right? Let me label this. I'm going to label as washer. I click here, I type washer. Okay, sorry. Again, click here, you can type SHER washer. Click always show, it will show them. Don't worry, I have already created a jig using this which I have downloaded from here. So I already show you how to create a jig, so I don't want to spend time on that. Let's go home. You will get, because I already created a jig for the nut and bolt. You can see my jig here. This is a nut and bolt. I choose different colors for this nut and bolt, and I created 8 slides for this. See, slide number 1, an assembled view. Slide number 2, an exploded view with bolt, washer, spring washer and nut. Third, we can talk about a bolt, what is the use, what is the material, what is the kind of thread, how to mention the length, width. Next is about the nut, what is a nut. Second is a washer, next is spring washer. At last, an exploded view, finally an assembled view. Voila, your class on nut and bolt is over. This is about JigSpace and Jig Workshop.